The Tirthankaras are unique, completely soft from the inside is their nature. But on the exterior, they seem completely austere. They seem complete renunciates. They seem almost hard in their exterior form. They seem rock-like in their exterior form. Go to any Jain temple, you'll find this duality within the statues that you look at. Hardened bodies, hardened through the entire effort towards the highest truth, towards the entire effort of Keval Gyan, enlightenment. But something deep within is extremely soft, almost like the Tirthankara has such a tremendous grace, such a tremendous compassion, and such a tremendous love that nothing in existence can match it. That is the beauty of Jainism. It believes in renunciation on the one hand, but it believes in the highest. This is essentially what is called the way of water, and in this way, Jainism is deeply linked to traditions such as Vedanta, Taoism, Zen, and so on. All emphasize that the softness of water is far more powerful than the hardness of the rock. Water can wear away rock. So, to work in the world, we may need a hard exterior. In fact, sometimes in our function as leaders, in our function as people who need to accomplish material tasks also, we may need to have a hard exterior, but at the heart of yourself, be of this way of water, be soft within, because only in that does the inner light of the divine shine within you. You look at the statues of the Tirthankaras, they have a great coolness within them. They radiate coolness. Their energy is never hot, never heated. They radiate coolness. They personify coolness. They personify the deep centering of inner space within which all things are calm, all things are flowing, all things seem easy through the very acceptance of the truth of reality. So Jainism is extremely beautiful in the sense that not even a god is needed. Only the meditator, only the seeker is enough. Out of his or her own being can come out a bliss, can come out an authentic experience of higher truth, can come out something deep within, where the sunrise of true truth dawns within. And Jainism does not give much importance to things like psychic powers and so on. It is very pure, it is very pristine in its understanding. It says that no accomplishments are necessary. No accomplishments, whether they are in the material world, they are in the psychic world, they are in the spiritual world, all sorts of accomplishments, achievements have no meaning. The only thing worth having meaning is your sense of meditativeness, is your sense of witnessship, what in Hinduism has been called the Sakshi Bhav. The ability to be a pure watcher, a pure witness to all that is happening within this entire universe. And out of that you come into a very relaxed state of being. Out of that you are able to penetrate into the realms of truly divine truth, which have nothing to do with particular identification with gods and goddesses and so on. No. Jainism in its ultimate degree gets rid of all that. And that way it is a religion for the future, because it emphasizes the dignity of the individual. It says that all sacredness is within you. All that is worth having is within you. Find that beauty within yourself, and through that beauty, a convergence of great energy happens at the center of your being. A convergence of all that is needed for your spiritual realization happens at the center of your being. The Tirthankar is not fabricating any sort of theories about theology, any sort of theories about God and so on. No. His or her whole trust is in truth as the highest virtue. And if in that pursuit of truth even God is eliminated, it does not matter. So, in many ways, Jainism is almost non-dependent upon a higher entity we call God and so on. And because of this very quality, Jainism is intensely creative. It does not rely on externals. It relies only on internals. Hence its purity, hence its creativity, hence its vastness, its depth, its beauty. It is like an ocean. It has great depths, it has great dimensions, but at the same time, it has the quality of water. It has the quality where we are able to flow into the higher through our own ability of softness and sensitivity inside us, the ability to perceive truth as it is, the ability to feel a tremendous oneness with all there is. And only through this state of liquidness can you feel a tremendous oneness with everything. That is the quality of water. Water can fit into any container. It can flow into any container. Hence it lends itself to this concept of oneness. There is no ego. It does not stand apart. It can flow through the smallest cracks also. It can fit into the largest container or the smallest container also. It is very pliable, it is very flexible, it is very soft. But that is its infinite strength. That is its infinite ability to be of worth. So the basic crux is that we are not to deny ourselves this inner softness, this inner strength that is always ours. Accept it, embrace it. As Jesus says, the kingdom of God is within you, and the Tirthankaras actually personified this truth. They lived this truth. There is no kingdom of God outside ourselves. The kingdom of God is within ourselves. And in the very being of the Tirthankaras, you will see this echoed out in their every gesture, in their every posture, their utter beauty of standing alone, of being alone, of meditating alone. This itself comes from a space of deep softness of compassion, deep softness of love, but a very determined, adamantine will. An infinite will, but this will is not what we think in ordinary terms. No, this will is sparked by a greater impulse. You see, if your impulse is pure, if your basic motivation is pure, then what you do becomes effortless. Now, one person may think that for Mahavira or Neminath, it's very difficult to sit in one place and to meditate like this, starving themselves. But actually, the consciousness that Neminath and Mahavir carry within themselves spontaneously gives birth to determination, because they have seen through the whole idiocy and illusion of the world. They have seen through the passing, the transient. They have glimpsed a higher bliss. And when you glimpse a higher bliss, whatever effort you put into attaining to that higher bliss is no effort at all, because it actually, your journey itself is one of bliss. Your journey itself is one of eternity. Your journey itself is one where you have jumped out of the whole nonsense of human aspiration, human hankering and so-called effort after things which have no eternal value, which have no which have no durable value. You cannot carry them. You cannot make them your own. They are all external to you. The Tirthankara says, no, concentrate on that which you carry within your being. That goes with you, that comes with you, that is a part of the eternal universal flow, and that is within the realm of your consciousness. Within your consciousness, be Veera, be courageous, be Mahavira. So Mahavira, the very name means the ultimate courageous. Be courageous within your being, but at the heart of your being, have the sensitivity, have the ability to go beyond the normal impulses of people. Then all that is good accrues to you, then all that is good acts and flows through your being, and you find that so-called problems spontaneously disappear from your life, because now your whole expectation towards life has changed. Your whole expectation has become from moving towards a higher bliss, moving towards a higher freedom, an utter freedom of your energy. It has moved towards aligning your spiritual energy in such a way that your very being becomes prayerful, your very being becomes beautiful, your very being becomes ecstatic, and that is the key to successful living.